All right, guys and gals, Anthony here with Special Analysis. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Had an inquiry on how do I use a bracket order. So a bracket order means we are entering at one place, placing a stop that covers the entire order, and then we are going to be exiting the market in a manner of several different locations. So what we're ultimately looking to do here, I'm using TradeStation for this example, is to head over here to where it says attach OSO. Okay. In this, there's going to be a drop-down menu, and you're going to want to decipher, what your preference is. So it's going to be exit plus the breaking point. So in this instance, I'm one limit, one stop, two limits, two stops, so on and so forth. Three limit, one stop, three limit, two stops. It's ultimately up to you. So you want to pick, for this instance, I'm going to pick three limit orders and one stop. So once I select that, I'm going to then open the menu, and we're going to figure out what we want to do here in the manner of how we want to play this. So I'm going to set my stops all at the same, 25 ticks. My limit orders, and these are stop market orders. Why do I use stop market orders? Because if I use a stop limit order and don't get filled at the place that I desire to, I can ultimately put myself in harm's way. So I don't want to do that. So my stop market orders are all at 25 ticks. I'm going to take profit at 25 ticks, take more profit at 50 ticks, take more profit at 75 ticks. Again, this is for example purposes only. I'm using a simulated account. This is just to kind of show you how it's going to work. So when I enter my order here on the matrix, which I'm going to set up right now, I'm going to select blue. That's the market I'm trading. Currently the NASDAQ. You can see that we've kind of topped out here. We're starting to roll over. Again, this is for example purposes. When I enter the market, I'm going to use my matrix here. You can enter it however you want. Let's just say we've just tested the 8 and the 13. Maybe we go higher from here, maybe we don't. Doesn't really matter. Again, this is for example. So when I enter the market, wherever I decide, see, it's going to buy 3, and then it should set up in sequence 1 stop order and then 3 targets. So I'm going to buy 3. It's telling me this is the capital needed. I'm going to say yes. And now if you look at my screen, I have a target 1, a target 2, target 3, and here's my stop loss. So my ultimate goal is that when I hit my target 1, if we push into that area, I'm going to then come over here to my matrix. I'm going to take my stop and advance it to my entry. So if the market goes higher from here, I should fill 1 order here. If it doesn't, I'm going to get stopped out, but I'm going to get stopped out with all 3 contracts. So again, this was certainly, I would have looked for a break. This is not confirmed. It's just used for example purposes only. But if I scroll my matrix here, I can now see there's my orders. 1, 2, 3, and there's my stop. So if I get stopped out, so be it. But you'll see that if I get stopped out, that what's going to end up happening here is that all the orders are going to close. And that's ultimately the purpose of the OSO is that you get to attach these brackets. Now I can maintain my entire position with 1 stop, but if my stop gets hit, it's going to kill all 3. So, you'll see it should come down here, it'll squat and then stop us out, but it's going to exit all 3. Now, every time, let's just say for instance, we run into profit here, what's going to end up happening is this stop will be adjusted. Now, you can see I can grab it and move it to ultimately wherever I desire. But when I get stopped out, it's going to kill all 3 contracts. But if the market turns around and ends up going in my favor and hits target number 1, this is going to only control 2 contracts. Now you can see we got stopped out and all of the orders here are now gone. Right? There's no more pending orders. So that's the way you attach an OSO. You can change it to 2 and 1, 2 and 2, 3 and 2, however you want it. Normally, what I end up doing is I just control 1 single stop because it's easier, and then set my 3 targets. There's some instances where I set even more targets than that, but this is the way that TradeStation allows you to kind of get in there and do it that way. If, let's just say hypothetically, you were trading with 6 contracts and you wanted to have 6 adjustable targets, you would just simply enter this twice and then adjust them independently. But that's the way the OSO OCO works. If you have questions, feel free to leave comments below this video. This was requested by one of my clients, so I thought this was a great opportunity to just shoot an educational piece. Again, this is certainly not any financial advice, and this is all, viewing this content is contingent on my disclaimer on my website, anthonyspeciale.com/disclaimer. But this is, again, just an easy way to manage your trade. I'm a big proponent of paying myself and protecting myself. And the way that I do that is by placing a stop and then placing multiple targets. And as my targets get hit, it gives me the chance to continue to advance my stop. In advancing my stop, it allows me to protect myself while I'm paying myself. So I hope this video, serves a purpose for somebody who's trying to figure out how to better manage their trades. But that's how it works. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next video.